Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we are talking about the Amsterdam and Paris Liftoff Film Festivals network round. So the audience round finished on Monday. So since then the jury have been busy looking at all of the audience choices, and the jury have also been looking at all of the films in both the Amsterdam Festival and the Paris Festival over the festival month, and are now ready to move their films into the network round. And we've also looked at the poll for the audience round and moved the top two from each of the pages into the network round as well. So today we're going to announce the network round. If you are watching this live, please do put a comment in the chat room and we will do our best to answer that as the stream goes on. If you are watching this after and you'd like to leave us a comment, please do so below and we will always check back and do our best to answer any questions that you have. Fantastic. So the network round goes live today from 2:30 p.m. UK time, so GMT. So actually, that's only in half an hour's time the network round will be going live. So it starts today, the 11th of November, and will be running all the way through to next Friday, 18th of November, and you can leave your comments, watch all of these films. We often do share the notes or the comments that you do leave with the filmmakers. So if you are going to engage in the network, please do so. It's a little bit of fun that we can also then pass on to the filmmakers. And you have until the 18th of November, 5 p.m. to watch these films. Thereafter, we will be announcing the winners. So what are the prizes? So the prizes for the Amsterdam Festival and the Paris Festival are very similar. There are 3 types of prizes that are up for grabs. So we have live screenings in one of the Liftoff cities around the world. If you don't know, we are based in 12 cities, so it could be any of those cities that we select winners for that will get a live screening. We also have the Audience Choice Award, which is when we get 4, sometimes 5 filmmakers onto our YouTube channel to discuss their projects. It's like a director's roundtable where we screen their film muted in the background. The audience can follow along, the filmmakers follow along, and we ask questions about the process of the filmmaking. Sometimes it's, why did you want to make this film? What was the inspiration behind the film? And then we delve a little bit deeper in some technical aspects and also what the project is looking to hope to do after the festival circuit. And then we also have season award nominations, where I can just see a trophy out of reach. Here it is, the season award trophy, where there are 14 of these up for grabs. And there'll be a handful of films nominated from both the Amsterdam and the Paris Festival that will be invited to join us for a ceremony in London, and also have the opportunity to take one of these home. These are nominations, they are not winners. The winners will be revealed in January and February time. Okay, great. So let's start. Let's start with the Amsterdam Festival. So we're going to start with the Amsterdam features. So I'm just going to get that loaded my side. Here we go. So all of this information is on the website. Just head to liftoff.network and you'll be able to find all of the information about the Amsterdam and Paris network round films. I will be sharing the screen with you now. Here it is. So all you need to do is head to liftoff.network, head over to the Amsterdam Festival, which is, there it is, and you will be able to see this page in front of you. So as I mentioned, it is running from Friday the 11th of November through to next Friday the 18th of November. So these are the feature filmmakers that have made it through with their projects to the network round. Up first, one of our audience choice is Rent a Man. Rent a Man is directed by Raphael Slack from the USA. And if you've been following these streams, then you will have seen that this has been at the top along the way for the full festival month. Well done to Raphael and team. Up next, we have A Fistful of Karma, and this is directed by Terence Gross from the UK. Then we have Perceived Reality, and this is directed by Giggs Blessing from the Netherlands. Great to have a film from Holland in the network round. That's a feature. Up next, we have Blood Relatives, and this is directed by Charlotte Fieldman from Germany. And we also have Shackleton's Cabin, and this is a film from Ireland directed by Shane Brennan. So as you can see on the website, you can go in and find a little bit more information. You can watch the trailers, and if these are some features that you would love to go and watch, then you can head to the network round, which is available on the hub, and you will also be emailed links to watch these films. So well done to our feature filmmakers that made it through to the network round. Just going to head back here, and up next we're going to look at the shorts. So very similar process as what I mentioned at the beginning. The jury have been watching all of these short films alongside our audience, and now it's the top films from the jury and also the audience that have made it through. We did struggle as a jury to come up with the final number of films. So I just have to say that there are a few more films in the network round than what we normally put in. So it's normally 2 from the jury and 2 from the audience per page. But as I mentioned, there are some incredible films, so we had to just put a few more in. Let's find out which films that they are. Okay, so as mentioned again, all of this information is on the website. And it is running from today, the 11th, through to next Friday, the 18th. Up first, we have Nocturne, and this is directed by Jordi Tempelman from the Netherlands. Well done, your film is moving into the network round. Then we have Lie Still, and this is directed by Ida Marie Maris Gherkin from Denmark. A fantastic film indeed. Then we have... I almost revealed the 4th film there, but the 3rd film that is moving into the network round is So Loud the Sky Can Hear Us, and this is directed by Lavinia Exusa from the Netherlands. Then we have Sex Cells, and this is directed by Rudy Buckelman from the Netherlands as well. We have Runaway, and this was one of the audience's favourite films, and this is directed by Brandon Olofs from the Netherlands. And finally, we have Download My Heart in a Metaverse, which is directed by Mo Rebeck. Fantastic to see so many films from the Netherlands moving into the network round. Fantastic. So there we have it. They are the films from the Amsterdam Festival that are moved into the network round. We will now be moving on to Paris to have again a look at the feature films and the short films that have made it through. So we're going to start with the features, as we just started with the features for the Amsterdam Festival. And let's take a look at the films that have made it through. Okay, so again, as with the Amsterdam Festival, all of this information is on the website. There are trailers, there are some more information about each of the projects that you can go in and have a look at. So the first film, I'm going to show the first 2, as I kind of revealed it then as well. The Fragile King is directed by Tristan Holmes, and this is a film from South Africa. A wonderful, wonderful feature film, very heartfelt, that I would recommend giving a watch. Then we have Remetration, and this is directed by Alexis Loiti, and this is from Canada. It has a nice trailer there as well. Then we have Cameroon Ma Petite Ville, and this is directed by Malek Shabbateh from Israel. A nice documentary there. And then we have the final 2 projects, Bad Luck, and this is directed by Jean-Louis Uzan from Spain, and Brav, directed by Leonid Leotev from the Russian Federation. The final 2 films here, Bad Luck and Brav, were the audience top 2 films. So well done to all of our filmmakers. We're now going to be moving on to the short films, and again, we couldn't keep, it was very hard for us to limit it to 2 of the jury selections. Actually, there's 7 films that have made it through to the network round from the Paris collection. Hugely admire all of the filmmakers that took part in the Paris Festival. It was very strong this year. Okay, so let's find out which films have made it through. So I'm going to share my screen again. And as with the other page, all of this information is on the Liftoff website. So the first film that you can see here is Sliding Away, and this is directed by Iona Langer from the UK. Up next, I'm going to show you the next 2 films. There we go. We have Mama, and this is directed by Askla Dambolt from Norway. Then we also have Cassandra, and this is directed by Ivor Wigan from France. Then the next two films that we have is The Story of Lola, Bonobo, and this is directed by Leon Haberkorn from Belgium. Then we have the next two films, Tiny Little Breath, and this is directed by Delphine Bou from France. We have Mind Dust, directed by Gunnar Tornes, and this is from Norway. And then we have The Deaf and the Musician, directed by Julie Dubuc, and this is from France. So there we have it. Congratulations to all of our filmmakers that have made it through to the network round. It's been fantastic to see how many people have engaged with the Amsterdam Festival and the Paris Festival across the festival month, and we hope that you go and watch these fantastic films that have made it through to the network round. As mentioned, all of the information is on our website. If you took part in the festival, you will also be emailed with a link to view the films that have made it through to the network round, and all of this information can be found on the Lift Off Global Network Hub. Thank you so much for joining us on today's stream. We will be back next week with the launch of the Sydney and Melbourne Festival. And after the following week, so after the 18th, so next Friday, once the network round has come to an end, we'll be jumping on a stream the following week to announce the overall winners. Thank you again, and thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.